So I got a 2011 Ford Fusion. AC line sprung a leak, so I had to replace the AC line. When you recharge an AC system, you always want to draw a vacuum on it, and that way you can check if there's leaks before you put Freon in it. You don't want to lose the Freon. So you can buy a vacuum pump. They're like $100, not all that expensive, but I'm really cheap, and I had this old compressor. So I bought this compressor 20 years ago from O'Reilly's. It's just basically a 110 little compressor. And so what I did is I got fittings from a local hardware store, and on the compressor where the inlet filter is, where the pump is, you put the fittings on there. So basically, you got your inlet, you got your AC manifold. This manifold was like 25 bucks on Amazon, super cheap. Take your vacuum line, and there you go. You just converted a little compressor into a vacuum pump. You don't got to spend $100. Not everybody has one of these laying around, but if you do, it's a cheap alternative. And these will draw, I believe, 26 pounds of mercury, which is basically vacuum pressure. But anyway, I'll run it and then I'll show you. Okay, so I ran the compressor. See, you get a close up. That's the connection. Typical outlet over there, but just working as a vacuum pump. It is connected to the manifold set. So we drew vacuum. So this little line right here shows vacuum pressure. I call it pounds of mercury, but that's vacuum. So basically that is hooked to the AC system. So this is the one I drew vacuum on. That's low pressure side. This is high pressure side. This is the vacuum line, the yellow one. So when you turn that on, you open up this valve and it sucks the pressure down. So that's what draws vacuum. And the idea is you draw vacuum and then you let it sit there. I'm going to let it sit here a couple hours to make sure that that doesn't go back to zero. So if you lose vacuum, you got a leak somewhere. If it stays where it's at, you're good. And then plus this pulls all the contaminants, all the, natural air in there. You don't want that in there. You just want vacuum, so when it sucks in the Freon, you got just fresh Freon, so better for the system. So anyway, that's how you convert little compressor to a vacuum pump. Like I said, that's a $25 manifold, and we're drawing vacuum, and I'll recharge it and should be good to go. Anyway, I'm gonna let that sit probably 3 hours, make sure it's not leaking.